So,
you're,
I don't know,
an
man.
instant god.
You hit that bison. We had some issues here. I think the spectators kind of kicked us out. We're going to go back in. I believe the players are still playing, so we might see some fast forward action here.
Awesome.
Might
All right,
have
we
to
got
see the
two
conclusion.
grandmasters in the house. Oh, no fast forward action. That's pretty cool.
Let's go right into it. Okay. I like that. As I said, loading up here, you know, the syncing issues of Street Fighter V.
Ooh.
Absolutely wonderful.
Just round one. Fight.
All right, the feed might get some fast forward action. There we go. Catching up. There we go.
Yeah. Now we're doing Alex Suarez got the lead. Down in the corner. How do you feel about this match in general?
I feel like Balrog does fine versus Chun-Li. I don't know ever since Season 5 happened because Chun-Li did get buffed, and I don't know what Balrog got. I played Balrog, I don't know what he got.
You don't know what Raw got, and you played this man?
Yeah, I feel like he plays the same no matter what. It's just that he keeps getting nerfed. That's it. I know his V-Trigger 2 got buffed, but I never use it anyway, so like it doesn't matter to me.
I feel like this. He got like a few like late, maybe. If I remember correctly, there was some more. It doesn't matter right now. He's getting punished right now. I was gonna say there's more things off his light confirms. Obviously, V skill 2 is the real big winner right here for this character. But it's not mattering right now because he's running V skill 1. In the corner.
The online overhead guy. Oh my god.
You ain't reacting to that one. Great meaty right after.
Now you know Balrog online jumped several layers up, several tiers. If he was B, he is now A because you cannot block the overhead.
Everyone's like, yo, just react, just press a button, but you can't do that. And if you mistime that, you get dumped. It's a full combo right there. You're eating that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. EX lays, there we go, backdash. Alex Myers has accomplished Chun-Li already. He's like, I'm not gonna press the button for that. It's not my turn. Through the corner.
So I feel like Chun-Li is like a very neutral heavy character, and I wonder how does online affect neutral?
You know, it's gotta be a little bit different because I just feel like some of the things that you may not, you might get away with offline. You might not get away offline. You wouldn't here. Like now things become a little bit more real, right? The tactics that you kind of pull out. But I don't know. Alex Myers has always been pretty solid. You don't really see that many crazy things from him. You'll wake up with the buttons. Totally trying to find that confirm though to finish things off. He's got the super on deck.
We have super with Balrog. We have Matoha with the super. Oh, any second. Can he do it? Can he link the super off of one hit?
Ray let that pop at any point.
He's trying to go for that.
Oh. Find that last hit, you can do it, but and that's the funny thing is like he doesn't even need it at this point. He can spin it. There we go. Goes for the EX. It's chipping away. And you got the clock too. You got 20 seconds on the deck. You do not have to overextend. You have all this help. He has to come to you. In the trade, yo, he'll take that any day.
Ooh, that was actually a pretty good trade. And we could see Myers the entire round, or at least until the end of the round. He was trying to fish for a fierce punch and link it into the super, but unfortunately Matoha was able to block every single one of them and ended up trading for the win. That's pretty good on Matoha.
And that, you know, he didn't overextend too much. You know, obviously you don't have to go in whenever you have the healthy like that, you got all that meter, and they have all that meter too. You don't have to go in, but he found the right moment to, you know, apply a little bit of the pressure. There's a time where you kind of use that to the clock to your advantage, and you have them come to you. You let them expose themselves to you, and you punish.
Ooh, bad buffer right there, but it's okay.
Great cross counter, free skill pickup, the stomps.
Very close to Dizzy.
Oh! That last hit. Alex Myers looking very nice this round. Big jump in, not the finish. Back off. Be more solid. You know what? Oh, he's gonna come back with it. All that meter on deck. One thing that Hug does not lack is damage. Oh, a little too much. Alex Myers trying to open him up. One Garbic will do it.
Whoa.
Will do it. The stomps. There we go. Rub the shoe up before you come in my house.
That's the second time he got hit by a toe tap from the air. I feel like that's the answer.
Just toe tap this man all day?
Just toe tap this man all day.
You just did that raw in the neutral, Alex Myers? And I was giving you credit. I was giving this man credit too. I was like, yo, he don't do wild things like that. He's not that type of guy. He's proving me wrong right here, but it's working out. Toe tap again. He put himself on the other side, the throw into the corner. The crush on the wake up. We're waking up with an EX bird though.
Ooh, another toe tap. All right, there seems to be a little bit of spaghetti going on right here, so I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's online, maybe it's jitters, I don't know.
He drops here and there, but you know what? You gotta keep solid no matter what happens. In scramble situations, you have to live in those in fighting games. Nice Wow, what a great confirm off those legs. Alex Myers, he's got the instant air legs down. I like that. That's every week I see this man working. He's working hard on this character. Not a fly-by-night Chun-Li.
You know what I haven't seen yet from Myers that he does amazingly well since last week? Wake up air grab.
Where's the tech? We were talking about that. Yo, I researched that. I was like, I can't find a dang thing. It's just Myers with the great reads.
Round one.
But he does it against. I forgot who he did against Luigi, or I forgot who he did it against. But it was amazing when I saw him do it. Oh no, he did it against Abigail player.
Barlight. Yeah, Barlight.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there. Let's see who can have the good stuff right here to finish things off. We're all tied up here. One match apiece.
So you look at the spacing here, right? Chun-Li's walk speed is not bad at all, and the way Myers is kind of moving back and forth makes it very hard for Balrog to space a very, very well-spaced dash punch. So now Matoa is kind of forced to rely on buttons like other than dash punch.
Hey, it's working out though. You see the big shimmies on deck right here, but here's the side activation. You knew it was coming. You gotta check the bar at the bottom of the screen. You know what their routes are, what Chun-Li players want to go for. The reversal.
He opted to reversal and not save it for re-trigger.
He believes in it. He believes in the power of having 2 bars and 1 good confirm. And to be honest, he can make it happen. Oh, EX right through it, bro. You saw the movement. He was hunting. He saw something in the bushes and he jumped in.
Myers had that. He had a low medium kick, but he did not confirm it into super. And in the end, Matoa ended up taking the round. I kind of feel bad.
Oh, did you see that with punish though? No, Myers! It's all going downhill as he's taken to the corner, spinning 2 bars. Matoa get a counter hit. Yo, you see him wait for the flip out, still gets a combo, caught him mashing. We dashing. Bird though. Alex Myers, he still wants to win this. He's got featured on deck, and Chun-Li's not a really damaging character. She can lay on a lot more this season, especially with the heavy legs knockdown. Legs knockdown just in general. Reversal, pushing him back. Matoa sees that 1 hit, staying solid, not overextending. Willing to block it out. Last hit, EX trying to catch something. No bar left. Matoa knows it. Just 1 jab. Oh, I thought it was gonna be it.
Wow.
Oh, you tried to go for the sandwich. Don't let it come back. Myers can come back from this real quick. Yo, EX bird like that.
Wow.
Man just threw that out. He bet it all.
Final round.
I got hit by that.
You don't expect Myers to do something like that. And I didn't expect that drop input on the instant air bird legs right there either. Man, he's this is not Myers. This is somebody else playing.
Who can be playing Chun-Li?
Myers' cousin's coming in here. Like, let me on the sticks real quick.
Ooh, these toe taps are not working out right now.
Yeah, Matoa's spacing's a little bit better. I'm watching out for that air approach. I gotta assume it's kind of hard for Balrog to deal with that on a consistent basis. The air legs, the toe taps. Oh no, EX with a knockdown, the throw. Myers with the comeback, and he gets it with another throw into the corner. And it all came from that random EX burst. Mate, you know what? It wasn't random. It wasn't random at all, people. It worked out just fine. If it works, it's not random. It was calculated.
That was so close. That was so close. Matoa was so close. And then Myers did EX spinning bird kick, won the round. And it was kind of bad, but like it's what makes these games exciting. It's like, oh my god, you were gonna win and then you lost, and then you were gonna win and you lost, and it's spaghetti, and it's what happens online.
I love it. I love it, bro. That's the thing is like I love that chaos that Street Fighter V like makes. I don't mean this in a bad way. Like I love like maybe it's kind of hard to say, but like the stress it puts on players sometimes. They'll make their decision making, like they'll force their hand. Like you can't just wait around forever. You gotta act. Like you gotta do something. And Alex was like, you know what if I did EX bird legs?
In neutral.
Throw it on. But it all worked. And maybe Matoa kind of got like a little tilted there. And was like, man, I don't know if I can play this match right now. And Myers just ran his game and went in. And now Myers is going on to winner's side. Matoa not just out now just yet. Got a little bit to run. So, might see some more ROG play. We're moving the bracket here. We're moving on.
Pretty good.
Man, this has been already, that match is sick.
All right, so up next we have Haruto Takuma versus Mario DB. If it's Mario, I'm guessing he plays Karen. Let me move to the back of the cube. We know Mario plays Karen. We know Luigi plays Guile and G. So we will see. I expect a Karen. I expect a godly Karen, a warlord Karen. Why he's a warlord? Oh my god.
Look at that.
He's a warlord.
Yo, put the respect, put the gold on that man's name. That's real gold. You bite into that, that's real right there. I'll break your teeth. But you know, Luigi or Mario, I'm sorry, has been I've seen him on a lot of different streams. Obviously, he's been in a couple, you know, tournaments outside of the Wednesday Night Fights things in that area, in the region. Can't wait to see both the brothers come out. Like when the tournament start up, I hope they start traveling because they've been putting in some work. You know, they've been putting in some work. And you know, this is the thing is like online, you know, we hate on it. We give it, you know, the lag and all that stuff like that. But this allows players to really get that, you know, that matchup stuff. Get like, oh, I know I fought like 16 Gs. Now I understand how cheap this character is. I got to work on this one, right? Like you're gonna run into that in ranked. I forgot who said it, but someone said it was like getting ready for pools. Like playing ranked, it's like getting ready for pools because you don't know who's gonna come at you.
Yes.
And how they're gonna play.
So the analogy of online being equivalent to pools is that if you get scrubbed out online, then you are not ready for pools. Because like on top of the many killers that are in pools, there are also people that will scrub you out in pools. All right, only the most consistent and solid players will make it out of pools. On top of all those stacked pools, but that's why they say online is kind of like helpful at least, and it's not really like, oh, you're just online player. No, dude, online actually helps.
And you see a lot of people come from online. You see Punk, and there's been dozens of players that have been making some real work, and they've been predominantly online. So we'll see what happens here. This is the training ground right here.
So, interesting thing about the characters that both Mario and Luigi play, especially Mario, he plays Karen, right? And Karen is not the type of player that does really well with lag.
Yeah, this is what you have to confirm. You have to get the crouching minute confirms. I mean, that's the party starter. Even though it's been nerfed this season, even though her damage and her stun's been nerfed, as he runs into the EX Fireball. And, oh man, Harut's ranges have been, at least at that range right there, using the Fireball, making it really hard for Mario to instant react to that. Sword stuff, but...
Whoa, I got mixed up twice there. I think Io got thrown as well.
This character wasn't supposed to have mixes. What happened? Character's supposed to be dry. What happened to all that?
Oh, misconfirmed. Now, the question was that a misconfirm or was that rollback on his end?
You know, if he's gonna blame it on that, but we all know, you know, probably misconfirmed. You know, it just happens. We're gonna be solid.
All right, so Harut just did a wake up DP, EXDP. Now, have you seen the latest tech by Javits? He showed a tech where if Akuma does a wake up EXDP in your face, right, and you have a move that low profiles, you can actually duck under the second DP and then get a quicker punish, resulting in less stun being wasted.
I've seen that. I've seen that that one before, and the one that he did like maybe like a couple weeks ago with Zeku in a similar manner. Like that's like, man, I love people like finding all these like little secrets to just kind of like really optimize their damage. I want to see Mario do it. Like, come on, man. I know you've been watching Twitter. Let's see if Karen can do something like that. I'm not sure if he's got a move that can really, you know, skate on under during that, but maybe we'll see. He's getting pieced up right now. It may not come out. The shimmy, he's backing off. Harut not overextending too far.
So Akuma has, So Akuma has Mario right in the corner, which is basically where Akuma wants everyone, right? And it's kind of scary to fight against Akuma when you're in the corner because all his moves kind of like, he can convert from like mid-range, like, and it's hard to escape because if you try to jump out, then he'll just DP you. If you try to push a button, then, well, it looks like it didn't matter for Mario.
Nah, he's not gonna be able to, Harut's not gonna be able to play that round. I mean, you're right. Like this character's corner pressure, even though it got nerfed from the throw nerf, the corner pressure and stuff like that, and some of his other moves becoming riskier, he's still very strong, and he still can like kind of keep you there. You just have to play a little bit more solid as the Akuma player. But it was Mario that was playing super solid those last two rounds. Like, great confirms, great damage, staying right in, and
he missed one confirm. He missed one confirm.
Okay. Besides that one, we'll call that rollback. We'll name it on rollback. We'll go back to the menu here. Are we not switching? We're staying with it. Staying with the Akuma pick.
Wait, is this the first top 8 where there's no G in a long time?
Oh, wow. See, that's the diversity right there. No, there's no G. G doesn't always win. G doesn't always make it through. I know there's
Alright,
some
so we
people
got-
that we hate in the chat, but you know, you're not gonna see any G right now. We are gonna see the Akuma, the return of the Akuma, and the Karen. But this is different
Alright,
though, because both characters are more risky, right?
Return of the original top tier with no Rashid.
We're not gonna see that today. We are gonna see the back throw for the finish. Mario looking really solid right now. And you know what?
Really good.
To be honest, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with seeing these top tier characters because they take a lot more work to play. They're not like, you know, as autopilot-y as they were before. They really care for those medium kicks. Man, the crush counter, the side switch though from Mario. Wake up butts with him. Haru felt that kind of way. Tatsu put him in the corner. Look at the throw bait. Yo, the medium kicks. DP, EX flavored. Let's go, Haru. Staying solid, staying in it.
That medium kick did so much damage.
Final round.
What the?
Fight.
Yo, that was wild. That man hit it twice because it was nice. There we go. I was waiting
What
for
a
that.
punish.
You have to have meters to kind of deal with some of the fireball pressure in this character, but when you can do it, it's put this character in the corner, it's put Akuma in the corner, and the back already, the perfect. This is about to be a perfect. Mario. It's all, and it's funny because that's all it takes with the like, when you fight a Akuma. It's just like one or two great decisions, and that character is just eliminated.
So, at the end right there, right, when Mario got to Dizzy, right, what happened was Mario kind of sat there on Akuma's wake up, waited a little bit, and did a throw. Usually, I feel like on your wake up, you would have to either tech, right, because a throw will kill you, or you have to block. Or the third option is wake up delay button, which not a lot of people do. And I feel like a wake up delay button there would have saved him from a throw and probably gotten him a counter hit as well. And that's one of those things that require a lot of muscle memory practice that even I myself have not practiced enough with.
I'm still Tekken. I'm still the level where I just keep Tekken, man. I'm mashing that throw like this. Like, please don't, man. Please don't throw me, man. I know what people say, like, you know, take the throw, but it just feels wrong. But what doesn't feel wrong is supporting Wednesday Night Fights. Please, people, if you're in the chat, if you're watching this, support it. Tweet it out to the Twitters, the Facebooks, all those things. Show your grandma, show your mama, all that good stuff. And then also, if you can, hit the Matcherino up. Exclamation mark Matcherino. You'll see it in the chat also with beautiful, beautiful sponsor codes. Do the sponsor quest as well too. And if you can hit them with some love, do so, because this is going to keep those things alive, keep the tournaments alive. And obviously, it's going to give you a place to practice when you get ready to face people on 3 bars.
On 3 bars?
Look, I'm being honest, okay? I'm trying to give the people the real. Sometimes you'll be running up for your next tournament match, and you're going to be like, oh, man. But we're not seeing 3 bars right here. It's going to be stupendous going up. Looks like you're up to the bat.
I'm fighting JC Ace right now. Let's see if I can actually commentate this. So it shows Seth on his character screen. So I want to mirror this. I want to see how good his Seth is. Because the Zangief Seth matchup actually sucks. So I want to test this.
I've heard that from a lot of people, from a lot of Seth players, that they love that match. You know, the V skills blowing through the armor and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely can see that. You see a mirror match. Oh yes.
So not a lot of people pick the same V trigger and V skill as I do. So I'm curious to see what tech he has that I don't.
Here's the thing. I'm seeing level 53, level 51. You got this in the bag, bro. It looks like you spent a little bit more time with the character, but of course that doesn't mean anything. I'm just messing around. But let's see. I like seeing mirrors. I've said this so many times. I like seeing mirrors because you get to really see the difference between two people's playstyles, and that shows so much when you have to fight the same person with the same tools.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, so far I'm winning so far.
Doing this. All right. Stupendous. I gotta admit, his costume's a little bit better. People don't like the baby step, but I love it. Change, switch, beam stuff, B skill. There we go. It confirms.
All right, I'm still scared of Chase here because he does adapt really, really well, really quick.
Fight.
See if that happens though. Crouching kick. That's good. Or crouching heavy kick to deal with the flash kick. That's smart. Okay, DP. There we go. Look at the damage. Okay, look at what Seth does to Seth. Yo, see, that's the knowledge right there. The stupidness has. Crouching heavy kick. Crouching heavy kick. Just deal with those cheap dive kicks that he's got. Nice. Now we're gonna pull out the cheapness on you. This character doesn't. I feel like that's one of the cheapest things this character has.
Now, is
Right
he
for the
dead?
super.
Will it kill?
Oh man.
Will it kill?
People in the chat, that's definitely gonna kill. I don't care what anybody says. That's a dead right there.
Will it kill?
It's
Good old
gotta be a
Seth
combination.
health.
It's the Seth health, and also that C does a ton of damage.
Seth wins.
Uh-oh.
All right.
The
So,
Karen
if you don't
costume
know,
gonna win?
how do you deal with the Seth's axe kick? You need a move that actually low profiles really, really well. Unfortunately, Seth has one.
Yeah, crouching heavy kick.
I don't know other
Yep.
characters.
Round one. Fight.
All right, let's see if he makes the adjustments. Those axe kicks haven't been really working out. The approach hasn't been really working out. It's been like 1 or 2 cross-ups and to death. You don't get long to play as Seth against Seth. It does a considerable amount of damage and stuff. Nice buffer. There we go. EX. To the corner you go. He's activated finally, has a chance to do so. But you gotta land the confirms. That's something about this V-trigger. You have to land the confirm to actually make it work. It's not one of those V-triggers you can just you pop and you win. You have to play a little neutral. Axe kick doesn't really do anything.
This might hurt.
This is the link
Might
right there.
hurt.
Yeah, this is gonna be a ton of damage. Oh no, he doesn't use it yet. Good throw. Yo, he's saving it. He's saving it. He's gonna pop it though. Stupendous has got it now. V-trigger time. Stupendous with the constant pressure. Plus. Like that. See, great health. He's going for the chip. He's building it. Yo, he's building it. He goes for it. The CA. Man held it there.
It's a lot of chip. It's a lot of chip.
Cheetos, Doritos, or Fritos. Nice crouching heavy kick. I love that. Just straight knowledge. It's great character knowledge. You gotta know your character and how to fight your character too. And it's obvious that Stupendous has this. But here we go. JC Ace answering back. That neutral. Back throw. Talk to him for a second. Interrupting with the crouching medium kick. That's such a good one for the character. Take that knockdown. No big deal. Stupendous still in this. On the verge of V-trigger. Now let's see Jason the Ace use the V-trigger. We haven't really seen him use it in a meaningful manner. And it may not matter. One more, we'll do it right now. One more sequence. Stupendous gonna put him out. Nice. Reversal. Here we go. Jace the Ace with the drill down.
And there we go.
Heavy kick. Just checking him in the neutral.
Seth.
I like it. I like his Seth is pretty good, but I feel like my crouch roundhouse tech was too good. It was too good.
It's the big thinkums, bro. That's the big thinkums. But that's the thing is, like, you have to know how to fight your character, right? Like, every time I watch somebody like play like their own character, like in a mirror match, like you can clearly tell like someone like doesn't know how to fight like all the way. Like you had the crouching medium kick or crouching heavy kicks. You knew when to pop trigger. You knew how to save the meter and just spin it at the right moment. That chip sequence at the end. We'll be moving on in the losers bracket. Unfortunately, JC Ace is out of the tournament. Maybe we'll see him next week.
Next week.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Right.
That sounds
I expect to see you next week, Jace. See you again in the mirror match, Jace.
Jason's like, damn, if it wasn't a set, if it wasn't my own character that did me in. Man, I like seeing Seth. Well, who do we have next? So we might be seeing something completely different. Coming up in the bracket.
Up next, we have Bliff versus Mira. So,
okay.
Bliff is the Colleen player, and Mira is the Laura / Ibuki / Poison and sometimes Abigail player. Mira has so many characters. Mira also is right now doing this thing called the Platinum series. I think that's what it's called, where they take a character and they level up from rookie all the way to platinum, and then they play that character versus someone that mains that character. So it's kind of an interesting series.
That's smart.
Yeah. Get to kind of like learn how the basics of a character really works up to the platinum level. So I think that's pretty helpful to learn the game as a whole and to help with bad matchups or matchups in general.
I think if you're, I see a lot of people who haven't maybe reached platinum just yet. And to be honest, I feel like the gold to platinum area has gotten a lot stronger than over the years. Because people understand the game, there's more resources, and just the general player base has gotten stronger. But if you're struggling, that's like the perfect way to see how to advance in the ranks. Oh, I should be focusing upon my anti-airs, from silver to gold. or maybe I should focus on my meaties here or there, just have those down.
Yes.
That's a great series for someone to like. That's like the kind of content we really need, like where people can really like, oh, this is how I can make myself as a low-level player get to like a mid-level player.
Some of the questions that I feel like a lot of people don't understand is when they're stuck in a certain league, and I'm not saying like I'm not saying like ultra grandmaster league. I mean like gold or silver or even bronze, right? It's
young
hard,
leagues, right?
It's hard to understand what they're missing. It's like they're like, oh, what am I doing wrong? It's like it could be a lot of things, right? It could be fundamentals. It could be you're not anti-airing. It could be knowing your spacing. It could be you just don't know how to play. It could be you don't know how to use a joystick. It's so like I feel like teaching someone how to play a fighting game is actually not that simple compared to like any other game, because it's not just a one-player game; it's a two-player game. And when you throw that second player in, it actually makes it very dynamic and very difficult.
So many elements that go through it, and I don't think obviously the games won't do a good enough job of facilitating that, so it falls upon the community. So make sure y'all show some love to the Platinum series right there, the Road to Platinum. Show some love, and we're gonna get into this match. We're gonna see some high level action. So if you, and this is one of those other things, is like if you are at a low level, you can be watching these matches right here and just like take a couple things, take three or four things, like, oh, they're anti-airing this and that. Maybe I'll practice this. I'll get in the left.
All right, so let the game catch up. Here we go. Oh, looks like we got Mira's Poison and Bliff's V skill 2. Though. Now, funny thing about Colleen's V skill 2, why did they give her a command grab that freezes her stun?
I love how you're like, funny thing is, like, you're going to some like factual information, some National Geographic stuff, and then no, it was like, why do they do this?
Why they
But
do
that's
this?
the thing is, like, honestly, I feel like it's one of the more underutilized V skills, and I understand like other, her V skill 1's pretty good also, but having command grab is super strong, and Blip was using it quite well. So here we go, Mira going in, a lot of damage too. It's gonna put on the board. A few mix-ups, all go away. But here's a back throw. Mira backing up, like, oh, listen, I'm gonna let you run at me. Oh, you're coming to me, but
there we go.
the V skill.
Take that command grab.
They said you could just react to it. Just react, man. Just
react to it, right?
Just hit a button, bro. Obviously, just hit a button. I've seen people get caught by that offline, but it may not matter. Is Mira's gonna get the feature combo? No. Drops out of it. EX. Let it cook a little
overhead.
bit.
So that flip kick is not overhead, and I think it's -4 on block, so that is punishable technically, but it's so fast and does so much damage for an overhead.
That's something you gotta be looking out for. Nice anti-air on the other side. Mira. Whipping away. But getting anti-air over and over. He cannot jump in on this character. That crouching medium punch is so good.
Speaking of cross-unders, so Mira just did a cross-under right now, right? He did an Mira, she did an anti-air and then cross-under. There's recently a tech on Twitter, I forgot who posted it, I'm really bad with names, but there's this negative edge tech that if you ever get cross-under and you have a DP, you can hold your DP buttons, wiggle your joysticks, right? Wiggle your joystick corner to corner, end with one direction and release your DP button. And then two things will happen. You will negative edge a DP, so you get reversal, or you end up blocking. And I was just like, wow.
OS stuff?
This is a sick OS. It's a sick OS.
They said there were no OSs in Street Fighter V. Yeah, Capcom, you said there would be no OSs. It would be just a normal fighting game, and we wouldn't have to deal with this. We were done with this. Street Fighter 4, it was supposed to be done and clear. Nah. No, but actually that's great. It's good to see like the game that has like some more things to find out in the game. It's the 5th year, and we're still finding things out about this game. That's fantastic to me.
Yeah.
Like that's, I just thinking that Street Fighter 5 is like a simple game is like, it's simple compared to other games, but it still has a lot of meat on its bones. Yes. And it also means that some of the other elements become more important, right? So while you don't have OSs and things like that to kind of cover your defense, you have to be more on the character specific stuff. You got to like, I really got to lab out this matchup. I can't just rely upon this thing that works for like 17 different characters of the cast. Like you really got to like put the effort into each individual character. I think that's what makes this game shine a little bit more in the areas where people don't think about.
Yeah,
and again, this
I
is
agree.
the fifth year. Like, damn,
a lot of characters
finding stuff out.
A lot of characters in this game are the type of character that if you never ever played this character in your life, you are gonna get demolished. So I like how unique some of these characters are and how punishing they can dish if you don't know what they do. So
Yeah.
it kind of requires you to like, you better play this game. You better learn this character. They're not all the same.
I like that, especially this season where everything's got, everyone's got new tools. Everyone's really goofy. Everyone's really destructive. Like you can get pieced up by any character. See Alex come up in the, bracket, bro. You better practice that match. You better buy the DLC.
Alex,
The champion edition. Oh god, I'm getting stomped, and this man's making a Twitter combo of me. Okay, speaking of combos, we're seeing one after Blip. In the corner, stays in front, gets the throw. Big focus another throw.
I expect that command grab.
That's the thing with the dash up. Oh, I was gonna say the dash up would have been so important in kind of hiding that, but it doesn't matter. Mirror gets a confirm, catches him, baits out the throw, ends it with the B trigger.
That was a very risky throw bait. That's a very risky throw bait.
Yo, but that's Mira styling. That's what she is though.
He's styling.
He's out here styling. We'll jump in. Shocking heel. Yo, the parry. What a read.
That's a hard call
right there. He got you stuck in the corner. The shimmy. Go just for the throw. Nice and simple. That's the thing is like the throw game gets like stronger because you expect a dash up throw. You see that dash, and you're thinking, oh, I can just have that. No, it's a command throw. But Blip has to establish that. You gotta put the command throw, and it may not happen. We get closer and closer to the stun. EX. Check the damage. Check the stun. Another throw. EX. Mira with the call out. Again. Styling. Absolutely.
Whoa.
Yo, get your hair did, girl. Get your hair did.
Whoa. Whoa. That combo did a lot of damage. It did like half life.
That was like, that's why you don't mess up against this character. You don't mess up against Poison. I've been seeing people put Poison in top, like, top 10, and I'm like, yes, that character is definitely in top 10. But it takes.
Why did I do so much damage?
They buffed her. They said Capcom made the patch notes, and then they buffed the character. They were like, no one's gonna win Capcom Cup with this character. No one's gonna have this in the back. Idom's like, I got you.
Got you.
And they're like, oh no, what do we do? What do we do?
Didn't both of Idom's character got buffed? Didn't Laura and Poison get buffed?
Yes. Makes the noggin tingle, huh?
Well then. I guess we know who the next year's Capcom champion is.
Listen, that's all you gotta do. You have to win Capcom Cup and they buff your character. So please, Bon-chan, you have to do it. Come back to us. Win so Sagat can get the things that he needs.
I don't think Sagat's gonna win. Sagat's not gonna win.
Nah, he ain't gonna win my character. Anyway, it'll be Mira that's gonna be moving on the bracket. She did an amazing job. That was a good Poison right there. No hard calls, some hard reads. Really expressive with that character. She'll be moving on the bracket.
Okay, so this is the run back here. I need to fight against Harut again. Harut destroyed my Zangief, like literally destroyed my Zangief with Akuma.
That's weird because like a lot of Akuma players hate that matchup.
I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, you would say like oh, like Kichipa beat Tokido in Shanghai, and then afterwards Tokido beat Kichipa. So I'm just like, so who actually wins this matchup? You know what? I don't care. You know why? Because I'm picking Seth.
There you go. Okay, we're going Seth. You better hope he's not in the chat being like, yeah, okay, I see you.
I just hope he doesn't understand this matchup. That's the best part. I'm just gonna throw some things at him that he's never seen. I'd be like, all right, man, deal with this.
I wonder how he's gonna deal with the axe kicks, because that's typical of the character's game plan. Back heavy could probably be a good idea from his point of view for Akuma, but you got to be on point with those.
We'll see. We will see.
You gotta work. You, on the other hand, have to worry about that fireball pressure. That's gonna be a big problem in this match.
He has to worry about this dive kick pressure. Hoo-yah!
Okay, let's see what happens here. See Pendus in the match here. Still on loser's side. Still trying to stay solid.
Round 1. Fight.
We'll see a repeat of a different type of character with Stupendous. This man gonna go further. Go to the corner.
I see it.
With them axe kicks, he knows what's cheap. Should we no confirm off the standing medium kick? Stupendous, just trying to find a few more links here and there. You don't have to do much as Stupendous. Look at the buttons, just swing up these buttons. I don't know if Harut's had experience with this character.
Oh dear, this is
there
bad.
you go. You punish him. No, what did you do?
This is bad.
What have you done?
I have won the round. That's what I have done.
That could have been super bad. See the head shake from that character. Good old Karen costume right here. Light, okay, back it up. Yeah, I don't know if Harut knows how to deal with this. Huge fireball. Wasted meter on that though. Some axe kicks. Not being stuffed.
Jeez.
There it is.
Well then.
All
It
done.
looks like Harut doesn't know this matchup.
I'll settle this.
Yeah, if I'm Harut, I'm a little. I would think to kind of check the air approach because like half or at least 1/4 of the damage came from those axes coming down over and over again, and then it's cool. I got the aerial approach unlocked. You're looking for that. Now I got the ground approach, and it's a couple normals here and there, and the character's dead.
All right, well, let's see if Harut can adapt to the first game because that was. Oh wait, he's switching characters. He's switching
Oh,
characters.
you in trouble. You in trouble.
Well,
Who else does Harut play?
I'm in trouble. I still got Zangief.
Who else does Harut play?
It's go time.
Yeah, he plays Cammy. I know that. I don't know who else. If he picked another character in between then, but we will see.
I think, at least what I've looked at from some of the other Seth players, that Seth can fare pretty well against Cammy. Free skill 2, being able to check her on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The walk speed and stuff like that, being able to keep up DPs, and Seth has great anti-airs. You're not gonna be able to anti every single dive kick and things like that, but you can kind of stem some of that aerial approach, which Cammys like to rely upon. So we'll see. We'll see what he chooses.
Here we go. Okay, so I did not know this, but apparently Harut has a Urian.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if Harut still knows the matchup.
But the thing is, I feel like in that matchup, you may not need to know that much, and there you go. You got the Urian pick.
This is true.
That fireball is going to be hard to deal with.
But we will see.
Okay, we got the Urian pick on deck. Let's see what happens here. That Indignant Thunder, the fat fireball, B skill 2, can prove troublesome. You have to. That's one of the things that Seth has to deal with is avoiding fireballs. But again, does Harut know this matchup? Or will he just play ignorant and kind of bypass that? There we go. EX tackle. Cross counter. Off the sweep. Stocking up. Oh, he spin it. That'd be huge amount of damage if he lands it. Activation. Yup. On the other side. Switch the places right here. Flip mode. Hold it. Hits knees. So I was able to help. Wonder if he triggered just yet. Just gonna throw that out. Okay, maybe axe kicks do work out in this matchup a little bit.
Counter hit tackle. Pretty painful. That was pretty painful.
Round 2.
Okay, the ideas are still there. It's just some of the things that Urian can do don't really need to. We have matchup specific things. Nice anti-air crouching heavy punch. You see a lot more of that as the match goes on to deal with the dive kicks. Yo, that underneath EXDP. Stupendous with the side switch. Same optimal. Pretty amazing stuff. We gotta gas this man up while he plays. Okay, punish. At the range though. Nice TP. Not great. Wake up EXTP. I got one of my own. EX Wave. Tap from Harut. It's just swatting him down over and over again. Sit down, sit down. Counter hit. Okay, there we go. B-trigger time. B-reversal. Use that meter like that. And Stupendous, he has CA. So, like, 1 or 2 confirms. Actually, 1 confirm will actually do it. He's looking for it. The scope is in his sights. For that final confirm. Can he make it, though? Can he pull the trigger? Ready to unload the clip. For that final hit. The dash a throw.
See what I'm really made.
Oh, you went for that chip?
Had to waste it.
And it
Had to do
worked.
I'll settle.
Had to. You have to. Take the round.
I mean, absolutely. This is a game where you build meters so fast, you might as well just build it and spend it, you'll build it again. It doesn't matter. It comes back so fast. We have a character that constantly engages the other character too. You're gonna get that meter back a little faster. They're asking, sit down. Maybe he's got 100 hands or up. There we go. Stupendous with a good read on the fireballs. Axing again. Haru just, I don't know. The Axing starting to become more and more of a problem. And now, you know, he's using Stupendous, using them as a bait. We're trying to get the activation. See him throwing one of them crouching meeting kick confirms. He's like, I'm trying to open you up, but there's a no-go right there. DP, Stupendous saving that meter. Getting closer and closer. We might see another situation. Might try to go for a chip. No, just the EXDP. I'm sitting here saying this man's got the big brain stuff, and he just says, you know what, EXDP, I'm good. That's cool.
I got my run back. Good games, Harut. Good games.
That was the change. Change to a character that Haru maybe doesn't know how to play against. But this is your bad. Because you know what's going to happen next? Next week, he's going to be like, yo, I've ran it against like the best sets in the world. You're in trouble now. But for this week, it'll be you that moves on.
He's going to figure out what to do against that axe kick. He's going to figure out what to do against V-Trigger. And I'm just going to be like, good game. Good game. You did
feel like if he plays more of the mid-range, he can use maybe 4 medium punch to check you. And then crouching heavy punch worked out a couple of times, but that's pretty good.
It did a lot of damage whenever I jumped in on it.
You know, the air approach has always been difficult for Yuri, and you know, against like Cammy, Mika, characters like those kind of give Yuri a lot of trouble. But I feel like, you know, the fat dive kicks when they get called out, like one good punch will be enough to like kind of stop you. But you didn't stop because, you know, he didn't prove to you had anything in the tank.
If it works, just keep doing it. If they can't deal with it, you just keep going.
Just run it. It's okay. You just run it. Like we're gonna run to this next match here. Mira up on deck against Mata Oe. We're still in losers to see who's gonna be advancing on. Now we got Laura against Rog.
Okay, so this is I feel like this is actually Balrog's hardest matchup. I honestly believe that.
I've heard that so many times from Brian F. I've heard that from a lot of Rog players that they hate suffering. They'll get a second or just for this match.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is this painful for you to watch as a Rog player?
God.
The command grab for the stun. Yo, Stupendous is having flashbacks right now as she lands the finality of this first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Well then. I wouldn't say that's why it's hard, but yeah, that's hard.
It's just like a difficult match because you can't really get in as much. You see, like V-Skill 2, that looks like one of those ways to try to get in because, you know, the clap, right? It sets up the wall.
The fireball is almost impossible for Balrog to deal with. And the command grabs is, you know, Balrog just hates command grabs. Like
You're
that.
having a blast right now. There we go. Gets another command grab. And that one's for the stun. And then you're done. This character, when she stuns you, does so much damage. She might have one of the highest, like, after stun, like, damage outputs in the game. Like, free.
Yes.
Laura.
Wow, I'm really curious. How does the Balrog actually deal with Laura? You have to play so slow, you have to dodge every command grab, and you have to dodge all those little claps. It's a very, very high uphill battle.
I like the idea of going B-Skill too, because like, if you're in, you have those plus frames, and then she doesn't get to start up the wall, but then again, you kind of let her, you've given her room to kind of pull up the bolt. Okay, here we go, punish. Stocking up, using the Oki for that B-Skill, but then again, the V-reversal. Very willing to spin that B-bar. Oh, he's still going in though. He's got the health advantage, but that could lead, or that could be gone in a second. This man could bleed at any point. They're thrown to the corner. The buns. Could V-Skill 2 help out? Could V-Trigger 2 help out? And we take those. There we go, target combo.
Check your toes.
Creasing those shoes. I just saw you got them out of the shop. I'm gonna crease them up. That's disrespectful right there. Man spent 300 on it. I'm wrecking them.
That was not retail. That was aftermarket. This person went to one of those box stores.
We're outside somewhere in the parking lot. Oh no! She whipped it. I think she thought he was gonna quick rise. Didn't get it. He's swinging for his life though. Mira, she's going in overhead. The disrespectful overhead. She's been playing disrespectful all day, and I love it. She gets the command grab and seals it. Yo, this is dirty. This is big dirty right here.
Oh, this feels so bad to watch. Come on, Matoha.
Yo, that double overhead. Let's go, Mira.
Like, I support Mira, but this matchup is butt.
Yo, but that's the thing is like, it even looks like, the thing is like, I've seen this before where people who lose a matchup, they'll work their butts off and kind of learn it and like learn how to run it. Mira knows how to play against Rock. Like, it's obvious that she's done her homework. She's not like, oh, I win this matchup, I just run my game. She's like, I know why I'm running my game. I know how I'm running my game. I'm gonna pop P trigger, and I'm probably gonna go with a super after a reset. There it is. Doesn't even need the reset. Let's just go for it. Because that's
So
gonna
Laura
be a
has
finish.
one. Okay, that actually killed. Laura actually has one of the weakest supers in the game after like a long combo. So I'm surprised that actually killed.
Laura wins.
You know what? Even if it wouldn't have killed, it's such a great super because it puts them in the corner, right? Their backs against the wall, they're put in the corner, and then, you know, if she's got V trigger, then she just pops that sucker and starts the game. Mato's gonna have to look at them tapes because that was disrespectful. That wasn't right. Yo,
Well then, Mira moves on to loser semifinal versus moi, right? But I don't think we're playing that first. I think usually we go to winners finals first. I think. Yes.
Okay.
See how it is.
Some winners finals. We're gonna be moving up. That's gonna be a first of 3. See some more Street Fighter V action. If you love this Street Fighter V action, again, let the people know outside. Tell everybody, you know, go run outside, go knock on your neighbors' doors. I know out here it's like 12 o'clock. Don't matter. Knock on their door, say, hey, tune in to Level Up. And watch the Street Fighter V action. If you love it, just as much as we love it too, hit him with Match Arena, ! Match Arena. Hit him with sponsor codes. Show him some love if you can. Support. Because when we come back, we want something to come back to offline as well. You know, this online is great. I know we're all getting ready for the online CPT. That's all well and good, but let's get ready for that offline too.
So
running back in the matches.
I'm trying to think here. What are the top online characters for Street Fighter V? Because we know Mario plays Karen. That's definitely not an online character. That's an offline character, right? Luigi plays G and Guile, and I want to say those characters aren't exactly online either because they can do the same things offline as well. I want to say like Zangief might be an online character.
Oh, Zangief
Bison, Urien, Mika maybe.
I feel like Mika maybe, but she's still gotta get the neutral going, right? So I feel like it's still not consistent. Honda for sure.
Honda's probably an online character, yes.
If you thought that character was scrubby, I've been seeing the debates on Twitter. If you thought the character was scrubby now, man, wait till that man starts kicking the router. He starts pulling the cord. Mom, turn on the Netflix. Turn on the uTorrents. Yo, we're downloading every movie.
You're telling mom to turn on the torrents? I don't know any parent that knows how to use a torrent.
Yo, some of them do. You know, it's a new age, bro. It's 2020. Some of them have started learning. They started evolving, adapting. They've left the lines and started going home. So they're done arguing with the Netflix guy. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna do my own work. But we're gonna see who does work. It's gonna be Mario against Alex Myers. And the battle of the foot.
Ken is an online character, 100%.
Of course, but you know, I don't know. You know, you gotta have 3 bars for that one. That's gonna be somewhat optimal.
Actually, Seth's an online character too.
But you lose so health. You lose so much health, bro. So much health.
Oh my god, all my characters that I play are online characters.
Stu gonna win the CPT. Is that what we're hearing? The top 31 players right there. All right, let's see here who's taking this. Alex Myers has a nice little lead.
I like the neutral that Alex is doing. I think most of the damage that's been inflicted on Mario is from just neutral.
Alex Myers is like a person who just loves walk speed, loves walking. He looks like his crouching media kick confirms. You know, play a character like that. Crouching media kick confirms. There was a missed one right there for Mario.
Actually, I don't know if that was a misconfirm or was that a rollback because Myers was constantly tapping back down, right? And when usually that happens, right, and you hit low medium kick, it might roll back as a hit.
Ooh, maybe. Some connections. Return, there you go. Myers with the down. Come down to the ground. Myers with the first round. I like how he's just playing this nice and slow pace. And it's kind of difficult for Mario to get anything going.
Earlier you said that Myers... earlier you said that Myers likes playing characters that with really fast walk speed, and when I thought about that, I'm like, you're right. He picks Chun-Li, Cammy, he plays, I think he picked up Sakura as well. And I was like, all those characters have insanely fast walk speed.
This is insanely fast on here as he gets the bird leg. He'll spin the meter for the style. Bro, you could just did EX and just done it right there. Made him watch the whole cutscene. Myers is pretty dominating that. Okay.
Yeah, that was much more quick. That was much quicker than the first round. Aye. All right, let's see if Mario can come up with adjustment. I know Mario's a pretty good player, so, but Chun-Li's pretty strong this season. I don't know. I don't even know what happened that round.
I don't think she's top 5. You know, the thing is, I think she can kind of play the ground game a little bit better. She gets so much more. The heavy legs knockdown is like makes her more of a threat in general against a lot of characters, and that comes into play here. If you can start your pressure against a character that does not have a lot of health, just in general, and they're not getting their confirms off, you can run your game. So here we go, Mario with them shins. The shoulders. That's the shoulders off. Great tech though.
All right, this is some good neutral. Oh, Mr. Tenko.
That could have been it right there. That could have been stun. Pressure for reversal. Push him back. Let me spin that. Heavy punch activation. Trying to mix them up. Great defense by Mario. Can he finish him off? Nice jump over. There we go. Can kicks.
Nice.
Does it. Man. Okay, there we go. Mario, a little bit more neutral. Getting the confirms. When Mario gets those confirms landed, you see the big damage coming in.
Oh, that throw was so far. Wow.
The distance on that. A mile away. Again, Myers low confirms. He loves those. Every time, I bet he just cracks a smile. EX. Yep. There you go. B skill. Push from the corner. Another throw.
Great confirm.
Like that, Mario just well spaces those heavy kicks too, and it kind of just backs off.
Oh, okay.
But that's not good.
That was definitely a misconfirm. That was not a rollback, I don't think.
They all can't be winners. Activation. Okay, B skill. Or I'm sorry, B reversal. The pushback.
They're both one hit from death. They can actually one hit super.
Oh, he's gonna hit it. He's scoping. Maybe he wants a little bit more off the top first. Put it down to a 0, then start cutting. There it is off the heavy punch. He wanted to make sure that it was optimal. Make sure the character was dead. Make sure he was down on the ground. Check the pulse. There is none.
Final round.
Alice with the confirms in the CA.
Alex has one of the best confirms that I've noticed that I've ever played. He plays Cammy, plays Chun-Li, and plays Sakura. Very, very high confirmed characters, right? You guys do one move, and if you hit them, just like cannon, arrow, cannon, spike, Tatsu, DP, super, lightning legs. I mean, that's pretty crazy how someone can like be so consistent and active with these one-hit confirms.
And that's the thing is, like, I feel like that just makes him a stronger player. I mean, like you said, you have to do that with these characters, right? With those characters, you have to have those confirms on deck to make those things happen. Especially you saw the C at the end of the last round. But here we go, Myers activating. Trigger on deck, trying to open him up, and he does. The confirms on this man. My man had that buffer. That standing medium punch has been buffed this season. He knew to use it. He knows what the cheap stuff is. He knows where the good stuff is. He knows who to play. Myers, again, this is a Chun-Li right here. This is MOV right here.
Speaking of confirms, I feel Infectious, right? One of the top Street Fighter players in the world. He started coming out with a series of videos where it teaches you kind of how to play the game. And one of the videos that he released was how to confirm hits. So if you guys haven't seen that, you guys should check it out and learn more about confirms, because that's a pretty good video.
Yeah, it's so necessary, because like I feel like one thing that kind of stops maybe like lower players is that like your hit confirms, just like the general idea of hit confirms, right? Even practicing them like a couple times a day, like will help you dramatically, rather than just like, you know, playing out stuff over and over again. And on the right hand side, I don't know if people can read what's in the chat. Alex Myers said, please don't use G. Mario said no.
Well, you can't use G because we know. Wait, does Mario actually use G? Because if he goes straight to G, I'm just gonna automatically assume it's Luigi. Yo, I don't know if Mario actually has a G.
He called his brother from upstairs. He's like, I need you. Luigi says, leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Leave Alex Myers to me.
But on the,
you know,
on
who knows?
talking about hit confirms, right? It actually feels really, really good to like be able to hit confirm in a match because you're like, I've been practicing for this. I know I can do it. It's like landing. It's like landing your first combo in a match. It's like, oh my god, I finally did it in a match. Or like landing your deep anti-air in a match. You're like, I've been practicing this. I finally did it. So it's like several layers of steps that you can actually do to improve yourself. Where it's just like, oh my god, I can anti-air now. Oh my god, I can do a combo now. I can punish with a crush counter. I can do a super. I can hit confirm. And every single time you level up, it's like another feeling of like, oh my god, I feel so good.
That's one thing I feel like I wish people would like focus on. Like as they get better in the game, because that's like one thing that you could, if you lose the match, you're like, man, that hit confirm was sweet though. I'm gonna put I didn't win the match, but that hit confirm was sweet. I'll clip and put it to Twitter. I didn't win that. I didn't win.
I landed that thunderstorm, but I didn't win that match, so I felt like I won.
Yeah, it don't matter. I won in the people's hearts. I won with retweets and clout. And here we go. We're back in the match. Alex Myers is up 2. Let's see if Mario has got the adjustments. A little spotty. Nice little walk-up throw. Nice with the back walk. I like Myers just kind of backing outside the pressure and then going for the couch to confirm. But here we go. Mario with the confirms right there of his own and the wake-up buttons. The max distance.
That did a lot.
It did a ton.
So that was like, I think the 4th or 5th time that Myers actually missed the insta-air toe tap. I don't know if it's character specific or if Myers is just timing it wrong. That's the 6th time.
Over and over again. Oh, missed toe tap again. He's got the moon boost, but you know they're not strapped in. Crush coming off the heavy kick. The pickup, the throw. Okay, here we go, Mario. You stay a little bit more solid here. You'll take the trade because you still got him in the corner. The EX
stun.
You build the bar a little bit. Can't kill just yet. He's gonna get the backdash. Smarts up. He's still alive. He wants to finish this. He can still come back. I mean, it's a tough road.
Chun-Li can definitely come back here, especially with that counter hit combo activation.
There we go. Fireball, you're gonna pick up.
Okay, Myers, you need to stop doing that. I feel like that's one of those things where I don't know if it works on Karen or not, or it's timed or something, but that's actually high risk, possibly low reward.
And you can't let that build up because you know that it's gonna be it's just gonna empower Mario, right? Oh, you missed that? I'm gonna make you eat like 1/4 of your health. And this character, Karen, still does a ton of damage. People forget that even though she's been nerfed, but she can still hit like a truck. She hasn't really lost that.
Stun you like crazy. She can hit confirm like no other. And Myers is definitely going for that fierce super again. You can tell.
You see him buffering, man. He's rolling it out. He's like, man, let me hit this confirm. I'm about to make 2 videos out of this. There's a super, not off the heavy, but gets it off the low. A ton of damage. And the finish right there.
Wow, pretty solid 3-0 from Alex Myers.
Again, if you thought Myers was just gonna pick up Chun-Li, use her as just like maybe some matchups here and there, it ain't like that. It's a real Chun-Li. Like that. I don't know if I said this last week. I don't know if we discussed this last week, but when you have a secondary, you gotta treat it like as another one of your mains. It's not just here's my main and here's my secondary. It's my main and my other main.
All right.
You can't be having a side piece. No, you gotta treat them equal. You gotta switch off the days. Good stuff,
all right. Myers is like, I like the opponent to be Karen. I think he's saying that he wants to fight Mario in grand finals. That's what he wants. That's what he's saying.
He's happy. Man, he's rubbing. He's licking his lips. He's wiping the draw off his chops. He's like, man, let me see that Karen again. I'm gonna tell to the back of the line.
So that means Myers' potential grand finals opponents is either going to be Mario, Mira, or me. And I feel like Myers definitely wants to fight Mario again.
No, let it be you in grand finals.
No one wants to fight a Zangief online.
No one wants to fight
a Laura online.
But that's the thing is, nobody wants to fight any grappler character.
I'll fight any Zangief, any planet with Ryu. No problem.
This is true. That's true. Bias Kage actually it demolished me last time we played offline. I was just like, why is this Kage so good now? It must have been the changes, and Vi must have leveled up super hard, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. But
as a Bison player, I hate this. I hate it. But
All
we're not
right,
gonna see any Geef today.
we have an interesting match right now because Mira has a poison, I have a Zangief, Mira has a Laura and a Ibuki. So I have to. This is a rock paper scissors match right now. I have to pick a character that will counter her character because she has a character that can counter my character. So in the end, I'm just gonna pick Seth that counters almost everyone.
Big thinkums right there. How strong do you think Seth is in general?
Probably top
After playing
10.
him for a while. Top 10?
Top 10.
Wow, I've been seeing people say outside of top 10, like mid tier, all this other stuff. But you know what? You making them look top right here.
The problem is Seth dies in 2 hits. So if you don't get hit, you'll win. Just don't get hit.
just don't get hit. Easy stuff. If you played Marvel, that's like the name of the game right there. So if you have experience with games like that, just come with that mentality. Still get hit. You get hit, you lost, next round. We're good to go. Here we go. It's going to be Seth versus Poison right here. I like to see how the axe is going to work against that crouching medium punch because, that's, her best anti-air, one of the best anti-airs in the game. One button, knocks him away, get a flip right after that for the mix-up off the V-skill too. So let's see what happens here. And it's going against this Poison.
Fight.
This is actually kind of difficult. This is actually very difficult.
Look a little tired, bro.
This is actually very difficult.
The throw.
I tried to block that, honestly.
Oh no, still. Don't let it happen like this.
Fight. I see it. I see it.
What a button. Man, these throws hurt. I got this. Oh, this might hurt. Fine. Am I dead? No respect. Wow. All right, this is gonna be rough here. All right, guys. I have to go back to my roots. Here. I'm gonna pick Zangief for this matchup.
Are you going deep?
Okay. This is actually hard.
Okay. Is it time for a geep? Is it time for the flex?
Yeah, we're gonna go with Zangief right now.
Okay.
Even though Zangief is actually a terrible matchup for this, if I pick Balrog and win, Mira goes Laura, and I instantly lose. All right, so
Well,
we saw what happened with Toha. So I feel like Zangief is my best option here.
If it's your best option, do what you gotta do. Maybe just remember what we saw last week. Rotate the options, turn off the brain.
I mean, if it was G, I can rotate the options. If it was Poison, I don't
I don't know if it's gonna happen like that. I don't know. That's a little different. This character's got a 3-frame, defensive options, puts you on your back a little bit faster. I don't know. We gotta get in. Different story. Well, we'll see. Maybe, Stu will pull it off. We might be seeing Stu commentating his matches in grand finals. People in the chat, give Stu the power up. I know I'm being a little biased. We can all be a little biased too, because I think it'd be really great to see Stu commentate his matches in grand finals. What a story that would be.
All right, here we go. You will not see me use the Russian kick, the super Russian kick that often, but against his bad matchups, it's actually one of his better B skills.
Oh, okay. V-skill 2 up on the deck. The angry stomp, the taller stomp. I didn't get what I want.
Here we go. I'm in there, right? All we gotta do is SPD for days. Oh dear.
Activate. Oh, EX. Back off. Let's do. When is it gonna happen, Stu? When are you gonna turn that on? Let's think about defense. Just one jump in. One good confirm to get things going. One good mix off the EX. But this may not happen.
Here we go. I think I have this.
We heard this before. We heard this is how things started. This is how things started. EX, SPD to start things off with the Oki. Gets the meaty. Where are you going? Nowhere but down to the ground, and that's done. There we go, Stupendous. Putting the bar.
I got lucky.
Hey man, we take those. What's the thing is, like, even if you get lucky, this could be the turn. This could be like you could shake somebody. If you lose a matchup, you might be able to shake and be like, listen. Now I got you thinking. Now I got you thinking about a million different things. Now I got you fearing me.
Oh boy.
You don't get to play. You do not get to play. One more hit. Stun already. Stupendous. Builds the bar again. Hit the noggin. Goes for the reset. Was not even necessary. SPD max distance, stupendous. Even if you
Why
don't
did I even
miss.
pick set in the first place? What's wrong with me?
What do we listen? You were sitting here talking about things on paper. This character loses to this and that on paper. But the thing is about Geef, you get in, you can make it. You can make it happen. Yo, that was
we're going for
nasty.
the rematch. We're going for an insta rematch. Let's go.
Oh, you know Mira's mad. You know she's angry now. You gonna get pieced up. You only empowered Mira. Attacking neutral. Okay, trying to catch that whip. I don't know if it's gonna happen like that. But this is difficult. You gotta get it. Long range normals with this character make it really difficult. Nice confirm. But the body splash, staying wet. Laurie right after the dash up. Right back though with the bag dash. Mira get the shocking heal. The fall with the beast kill. Oh no, this could all go awry. Activating her trigger. Oh, beast skill.
Oh yeah.
Just put the bar
Oh,
from
yeah.
that. Oh, he going for the EX to make sure it's his turn in the running pair grab. Wear her like a suit. She's getting cooked right now. The neutral jump was a good call, but unfortunately Mira gets it.
Great. Now I'm just burning here. Oh jeez. How am I supposed to deal with this?
You're roasting.
I
So you're
can't
getting
flex.
roasted.
I can't flex. I can't V skill. I can't do anything here.
Is this impossible? Is this the impossible? You can make it happen, Stu. All it takes is one little hit.
No.
Or whip punish.
Whip. So good.
What could he do? What could he
Okay.
do?
Okay.
Fight.
Yeah, Stu, so this, one thing you have to do is like when you lose a round like that, you know, just go like, okay, cool, next one. We're just gonna move on. Empty that one from the brain. Make room for thinkers. Like, when can I land an SPD? And run my game. Shocking here. EX plus frames.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, missed input
Watch
for
you
game.
whip in. Tons of damage. EX still gonna eat the arm. Use the armor to eat the move. Wow, what an anti-air swing part like that.
Why was that
The
so
great
far?
health building up. No. Okay, EX. Bear grab. This could be a turnaround.
Oh,
But the
that
jump
feels
over.
so bad. Well,
Poison.
looks like I'm out at fourth again in 2 weeks in a row.
Close though. Those-
Close.
You know
that
what?
was not even close. That was not even close. I had to
That
take so
first
many
one-
risks. Good game,
I
Hero.
don't-
Good game.
Yeah, those were actually great games. You saw her power up and kind of demolish you before you can demolish her, right? And that was the smart thing. That's what you gotta do with Geef. Kill this character before he kills you, before he gets the game plan going. And the right decisions, the right, right after the EX SPDs and things like that, she had the right call.
Pretty good call. I made the wrong guesses. Actually, let me think about this. When you're Zangief, right, and you commit to the SPD, is it that you guessed right or is it that they guessed wrong? 'Cause I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Is it because I got lucky or they got unlucky? Or is it the same?
I feel like the onus is more on you because you're pulling off the move, right? So maybe you would be the one that got lucky, quote unquote.
So
Because
are you
pulled
saying?
the SPD?
So are you saying Mira won or did I lose? I mean, they both happened, but whose fault was it that Mira won? Because
Usually I'm
I
pretty-
threw it, or did she earn it? You know what I'm saying?
Because I hate Geef, she earned it.
Okay, there we go. All right. Good job, Mira. Good job.
Yeah, great stuff there. She's moving on the bracket, closer to the finals, but it's gonna be Mira versus Mario up on the screen here. So we're probably gonna see, I don't know, so Poison versus Karen. I think Poison can do pretty well.
You got Laura, you got Ibuki, and you got Poison versus Karen. I feel like, I mean, I don't know who Mira's gonna pick, but that's a wide selection of characters that you can use against Karen.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Poison can do pretty well, just for the ability to kind of keep her out of max distance, right? Eat that health
Yeah.
away, and she's gonna make the reads to come into you. There's not much for her to whip punish, which is kind of the name of the game for her. And anti-air approach is really good, so maybe it'll be the Poison. So we'll see.
You're right. I feel like Poison does do a good job of playing the neutral against Karen, but we will see. We'll see.
That's the thing is like this season, it's been difficult to kind of like suss out who beats who, because we only have online to really like designate these things. Like people will say, well, this beats this character on paper and all this other stuff. But then you see a match between two high-level people and they'll show you brand new things. Like I feel like this game is so like the season is so young because we haven't had a lot of offline tournaments. But we do have a lot of online tournaments happening right now. If you can check out the match arena here, hit the contribute, hit the donate a little bit if you can show some love. The coupon code coming up there. You know, Wednesday Night Fights, WFN. Run that right there. You see that on the screen. Show them some love, show them support. If you're in the chat, it only takes a second. You know, I know you love the Street Fighter 5 action. Show them some love in the match arena. Also show them some love. Tweet it out. Let the people know we got, you know, Mira being disrespectful all from the top 3. We got Luigi up in here with this good Karen. And we got Myers in grand finals. Waiting, scoping. I think they're ready for the match now. Let's see who's gonna move on to fight Myers.
All right,
and
looks like they're good to go. I'm curious who they're gonna pick.
I want to call Poison.
I'm call Poison as well.
I feel like I just feel like Karen can still handle Ibuki well on the ground, especially with the nerfs that she got to make her EX Kuna less ignorant and her V-Trigger less ignorant also. And she's always been able to kind of deal with that character on the ground. Laura, I feel like that crouching medium kick becomes a problem once Laura gets right inside you. Like you know, the crouching medium kick stops all the bolt charges and stuff like that. Can't run that out for free. And it just I feel like that character can just do work against Laura. So it might just be the Poison pick.
I think so too. Poison does really well, kind of mid-range, kind of mid-far range, kind of even close range. She has a 3-frame jab, I think. So Poison has all the answers. She doesn't have a reversal, but she has a lot of answers that can deal with
And she can take a ton of health off. Yeah, and that's the thing is like when you kind of like you whip them down to like half their health and they have not even got a hit in on you, that presents a, you know, as carrying like you gotta cash out soon and make that deficit up, or you just get pieced apart.
Round
See
1.
what happens here in this match. Two high-level players. We're going to be seeing this stuff come up in action. Nice jumps into the crouching mid kick. That's how we're going to start things. If you don't want to stay away from this character, he's going to jump in like that. I like how Luigi's already got a ton of health off of Mira, but put himself in the corner. You work your way out.
All right, here we go. We got Poison with a huge screen advantage here. Just playing with Karen.
We have all that back walk, you know, all that screen space to kind of just back walk. That's perfect for her. That's the exact game that she wants to play.
Now, Poison doesn't have a projectile, but her whip is pretty much a projectile that's really, really fast.
It's a one-button projectile, and it does a ton of damage. As you saw right there, one hit, did a ton of damage, and you don't care. It just doesn't have that much health. Okay, the throw. Luigi playing this very well right now. You know, the few jumpers that have worked, that have gotten him in, have done a ton of damage. Maybe
this is the
that's
Molotov.
part of the key.
Remember that Half-Life combo? Are we gonna see it today?
coming.
Are we gonna see it again?
No, Luigi's getting the crouching gonna kick confirmed. B reversal. I like the usage. Put him back in the corner. Use it as an offensive thing. Then nerf it. Still good. Miss the Molotov in the pickup. Off the palm. Luigi. I'm sorry, Mario. See, I get mixed up. I'm so used to like switching the names.
Played really
That's the
patient.
anti-air. Yeah, I feel like this. Maybe that's how you gotta play this match. Play really patient. Wait for your jump-ins. But then let's see how Mira adjusts to this kind of thing. They'll be free. Crouching mid kick, convert, throw. Throw game working out. Crouching mid kick working out. See again, it's just like find those moments. It's been happening over and over again for Mario. This crouching medium kick and gets to convert off the medium. EX. There's the stun.
Wow, that was actually more convincing than I thought. I thought that was gonna be a little bit more back and forth, but those confirms were on point.
Yikes! I mean, we're talking here all about like all these things. Like, oh man, what if they, you know, keeps them out? But doesn't matter when you have great jump-ins like Mario did, and the great timing on the confirms and staying at a range where like after she throws a whip, you know, just walking in, kind of slowly walking right at the tip of that crouching medium kick conversion range, and then getting the game plan going, and then putting her back in the corner where she can't run away. We can't use that. We use that range, that whip range. It becomes kind of an issue, because then, you know, Karen uses her superior buttons.
Superior buttons?
I mean, in some cases. They're you know, this character Poison has some
No, her
great
buttons are really
buttons.
good. Her buttons are pretty good.
For that crouching medium punch button from Poison, that's something else. But you know, Karen overall buttons really good. But here we go, side switch to a block. There's a Mario V reversal. Whipping away, bro. You gotta come to me. You gotta come to me. I'm gonna keep chipping you away. It's red health and also gray health that are
She
accumulating.
kicked her whip.
For that distance like that? That's dangerous though. You can't be throwing the buttons out. Ooh, if that was a little closer, could have been punished. Chipping away. Luigi's chipping away. This has been working out better. Even at this range, it's been working out better for him. Oh, you thought you could dash in? Someone like Mira.
All right, I want to see how Mario deals with this. Never mind. Wow. Wow.
That EX.
Round 2.
They just said, yo, just stand up, block it. Just stand, block it, right? Just stand, block it.
But it's one of those things where they never do it until it's going to be the closing round. They use it to either win or die. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't almost forget that exists.
A little angry right now. Gets the stun already. Round start. That was super quick. That's probably one of the things you gotta do. Just keep the aggression on this character. Don't let her get her hits in. Maybe a ton of damage. Now she's got B trigger. Yo, the beast go right through the B reversal. Great awareness by Mira. This could be a huge turnaround, and it is the stun. Yo,
Okay.
the read, that one read took the game right here.
Wait,
Mira.
what, was that an OS or was that actually preemptive V-skill? That I want to know.
Mira, if you're in the chat, I need to know that too. Did you know was that an OS? Did you know
I feel like that was preemptive. I feel like that was preemptive because Laura kind of has tech like that where Laura will kind of like do the V-skill back just in case they view or so, and then V-skill forward and punish. I feel like that was kind of like that. But hey, that was pretty sick regardless.
That was spicy right there. I like that. Mira's mad. You're angry now. But I like just like, you know, having that knowledge right there of your character and what to do against other people's defensive options. That's a big thing in this game. It's like eliminating what the defensive options are and getting the max damage. No, a little too tricky, but don't get punished. The crouching media kick here though. You're answering with that heavy kick. Throwing that out, kicking the ground. EX, pull me closer. But Mario, undeterred. Oh,
This very heavy neutral play right here. Not many combos going on, just kind of kicking and poking and whipping each other.
Mira's staying a little bit. I was gonna say Mira's been playing a little closer range than she had before. You know, just kind of getting a few more hits, and it's been kind of counteracting, getting swept by the buttons at the fullest range. But jumping, crouching media kick, EX. It's a little bit, gets a throw. This is bad. Just one conversion will do it. One convert, but the back throw.
Throwing so much through her leg. She threw her leg.
That's wild, but the jump and Mario keeps it solid. Saying true to the name.
That was a heel kick that got snuffed. Oh.
Fortunate. We're all still tied up here, but Mario does have one more round. Jump in. That's the way that comes out. The way that hitboxing is. It's so hard to anti-air, especially when you're playing with Karen, whose anti-airs aren't really the best.
Wait, how much damage did I jump
done.
into?
EX! Base on the DP, rolls to the heavens, and you're down to hell after the back throw. Mira tying it up on rounds, on games.
That was a good call on the DP. I would 100% would have gotten hit.
Oh, of course, I would have too. I would have dashed up and said, look, I'm going in. I'm taking my turns. I'm getting in there. Throw, crouching me to kick though. The back walk. Oh, I'm gonna carry all the way to the corner. The throw. It's just a back and forth. Who's more angry? Who's more aggressive? Who's more upset? Who wants to get the game plan going? And now it might be Mira if she gets future conversions. But you see the bait on the crouching medium punch, the side switch. For the finish of the reversal this time. The back throw. There we go. The gray light, bro. That did a hell of a lot of damage because of the gray life. Yo, Mario.
So Karen's throw is actually super annoying. because you have to either take the throw or you take the mad damage from the low medium kick if you get shimmied. And I feel like Karen really abuses that fact where you either take the throw or you get shimmied. And if you try to jump out, she'll anti-air you and then roll and then fly behind you and then you're still in the corner. So I'm just like,
what do you do? Like they said they nerfed that.
Yeah.
They said they nerfed her throw game in the corner, but she just relies on heavy punch and the crouching medium kick. Or just like waits for you to come out of the corner. Like she's still super strong. Like they didn't do nothing. Also just converts right into
that
it.
misconfirm worked out.
Mira stopped blocking, thought it was over, wasn't. We forgot what's after the credits. He reversal, using that for the offensive pressure. Pushing Mira closer, goes to the corner, and there is EX DP to finish it. Mario on match point. Look at a gulp against Myers. But Mira, we saw this before. Mira gets angry. You've only made her stronger.
You know, Myers is gonna get his wish come true pretty soon because I remember Myers wanted to play against a Karen for grand finals.
He said, Karen, please. He said, Karen, please.
Karen, please.
I'll take the number 2 Karen, please. I don't know what's gonna happen. Amira is looking pretty solid for the dash in. Gets a counter hit, shoulder, dust him off. Oh, nice heavy punch. I like Mara. Just taking them heavy punch buttons out. But
Where's that punch
there's
again?
a big damage right here. B triggers on deck. Wait for the Molotov confirm. You know Mira's just waiting for that. Just wait for that one hit to go right into it.
Oh, that throw was so far.
But this is fine. Mira will take this. All the range, all the space to play with. Oh, you're okay with this. Molotov, yep, eat him up. There we go. A little bit closer.
She just ran out of
One more
V-trigger.
hit. See one hit, and
Watch
there
out,
it
Blue.
is.
Mira's still in. Mira is still in there.
Final round.
Y'all thought it was over. Y'all were like, yo, it's over. Mira's still in it to win it. We're about to flip this script. Let's see. Actually, make a conversion. EX. Savisco right after, building some of that bar too. And again, this is, yep, heavy punch. Still super strong. Not gonna kill just yet, but you get to play for a little bit longer. Mira, what is your decision on defense? The back
That
throw.
throw was so far. That throw was so far.
Smart stuff, the delay back throw. Switching positions. I get all this room to fight. Gotta stay alive. EX, heal. Just jumps right in with a crouching knee kick. We saw that happen so many times. Mario would just jump in at the right range to bait the crouching medium punch, to bait up the anti-air. And now, it is Mario versus Alex in grand finals. But this is what Alex wanted. But this could be a curse.
This is exactly what Alex wanted. And I think this is what Mario wants too, because this is the run back for Mario. If I can get the run back, I think Mario can get the run back.
It's go time.
Listen, I mean, I bet Alex is like, yo, this is gonna be free, bro. This is gonna be easy. I played this before. I love fighting Karen. This is easy breezy. But the thing is, what if Mario made those adjustments in his head? He said, I need to do this, this, and this. I understand how to play this guy, and now I'm gonna piece him up. You might see it. Moving on closer and closer to the finals here. Alex Myers readying up. There we go. There we go. Alex Myers, Mario for the grand finals of Wednesday Night Fights, Street Fighter V. You see Mario make the declaration in there, kind of just hinting that he's gonna go G. He ain't gonna go G.
He's not. He cannot pick G because I don't think he has a G. And if he does pick G, we know that.
We know who's on the sticks. We know who's on the sticks.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do when CPT starts up, and some of y'all be passing the controller over to somebody else? We need webcams on y'all to make sure, especially these two. All of a sudden, Mario's got a G?
I mean, I don't know if everyone's internet connection can handle a webcam and playing at the same time.
People are gonna do it anyway. They're gonna have the stream going on. They're gonna have their webcam, all that stuff set up. 3 Discord calls going on, and they're gonna be in the the tournament with that Wi-Fi. But right now, what we are in is the grand finals of Wednesday Night Fights. It's gonna be Alex Myers versus Mario. And Alex is sitting in winners. He's sitting pretty. He was the one who put Mario down, losers. So let's see if Mario has thought about this one and said, you know what? I got to do this, this, and this to win. It's no easy feat. Alex is very accomplished with that Chun-Li. And he's got 2 other characters if he needs to switch.
But he did 3-0 Mario. 3-0.
I mean, let me set up the story. I'm trying to let it be convincing. Hey man, I'm just saying.
I want to see a good fight. I want to see a good fight. I want to see Mario take him down to the 5th game, match point, both sides. I want to see that.
I want to see both those dudes just, the pits be sweating. They're shaking. Their hands are like that. Like at the final hit, like I want to see scrambles, spaghetti. I want to see a bloodbath, and we're going to see it right now. Into the grand finals match. It's going to be Karen versus Chun-Li. The ground game going on here.
All right, so far looking really good for Mario.
He said, don't doubt him. He said, never doubted me right here. But Myers in the corner gets a conversion immediately. Getting the bar. Taking optional. Gonna finish things up. Yes, sir.
Wow. Looking really strong. Mario off at the start.
Round 2. Fight.
And this is it. This is what you wanted. This is what people wanted to see in general, was to have those adjustments. Like, I see to keep my conversions a little more solid. That was not one, but overall that first round was indicative of that. And Myers getting the heavy kick knockdown. More of them legs on deck. Back throw. Mario with the spacing. Back off a little bit. We'll go crouch blocking, watching out for any of those open fronts. Alex Myers love to do that.
It's kind of interesting watching these two kind of fish for a low medium kick, because they both have a low medium kick confirmed. So it's kind of funny when they're just kind of like playing footsies. You know what I mean?
Crouch blocking all the time. Down backing over and over again. And then here comes the trigger though. Nice neutral jump to call out. Put the back off from Mario in the B trigger though. Smart stuff. Not getting blown up. Medium punish, not a big thing, not a big deal. Be careful though, Myers looking for that conversion. Maybe with the gray left, that might be enough for death right there. It's dwindling back.
There's a lot of crouch medium kick going on here.
they're buffering, they're mad buffering here. Y'all want to see footsies? You didn't think Street Fighter 5 had them? They're here, right here.
Ooh, that was it.
Heavy punch, but he doesn't want to spin it. I think he wants to keep it. He will be able to as he gets that throw. Able to kick that meter, save it for the next round. We do say, spin it so you can win it. But at the same time, if you are in a position where, maybe you're confident enough, that's a whole nother game plan that you and the opponent have to think about.
Oh, what a great buffer.
Against legs, back in the corner. Mario does get the conversion on the crouching medium kick. He's gonna wake up the expert.
I don't care.
I'm denying you this pressure, bro. Back throw though from Mario. This whole game's been pretty on point. A lot of people just gonna take those. It's a couple of the spacing, but the dash under from Myers. Marble. In the corner. Like a fall.
So fast. That was like an online dash.
But he had set him up with this. With the pacing that Myers plays at is so difficult.
It is so fast.
It's the first rounds. It's like everything's about him being fast, though, right? But it's like, am I gonna do like crouching medium kick conversions? Am I gonna kind of just like dash up in there? I'm gonna go for the throw game. Now I'm gonna start throwing up the heavy punches, the heavy kicks, and things like that. Really using the footsie game to full effect to this character. Really showing the strengths of Chun-Li. We're backing out here for a second, and I'm not sure if we're gonna see a pass off of the controller, or do they have a different character?
No. I feel like Mario is just using this to take time to kind of compose himself, to like think about what happened, and then take that break, lose that momentum that Myers might have gained, and just reset everything. Sometimes people do that. Sometimes I do that.
It did feel like Myers was kind of hot. Maybe it was Myers went to go play some ranked games to stay fired up, or he was just naturally fired up. But he definitely had that momentum, had that speed. The way that he wanted to play was just cleanly established. Even in the one round that he lost, it was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm back on track right after.
Yeah, that first round, Mario did really, really well. So maybe this reset will kind of make that happen again.
We'll see, though. I mean, Myers probably been used to being iced a few times. He's like, hey, you can't cool me off like that. We'll see.
All right, so the score is 1-0 now. Myers is 2 games away from winning the tournament. And Mario still has a ways to go. So I want to see a reset here.
And I'm trying to see some more Street Fighter 5 action. A costume change, the power up. That's the reason why he lost before. He didn't have her in the right costume. That's when you sit down to a station and they don't have any of the costumes. You just got the regular edition. You're like, come on. You lose, you can just use that as the OS. And he gets the jump, and I told y'all, it was about the costume. It's the power up.
You know, technically now, if every console has collector's arcade edition installed, they should have all the costumes, right? So that should never be an excuse anymore, right?
Yeah, so you have, like, you know, now everybody has everything. If I want to wear the Pyron costume with Gil, I get to run it. So here we go, toe tap, instant air legs, great blocks, Mario. When Low confirms, you can't even stand up, can't even start your own game. Nice move trigger, nice confirm with crouching leaning kick. The throw. Dang, hit him. Fix it, button gonna go right in the super great.
Whoa.
Just dial it out. Mario.
I don't know if that was a whiff punish or a wish punish because Mario kind of threw that from kind of far. He kind of threw that kind of far.
You know,
And when I mean wish punish, right? I mean like he's not actually looking to whiff punish anything. He's just hoping it actually hits something.
And he did. Maybe he had the idea that Mario's gonna swing a button there, and he was like, all right, well, I pray. And it happened out. Yeah. He wished upon a falling star. The next day, it showed up right beside him. Oh, cool. I can do CA now. But got more work to do. Myers is a little bit more aggressive. Your crush counter. The throw. Punch, medium punch. But Myers, see he's buffering too. Activation, B reversal. Okay, we spin the bar like that. A little bit more defensive. Change up the options here from Myers already. And Myers neutral jump. He's like, you do that record again. See what happens. See what happens. Trying to probably beat the records before, but it may not happen right now as Mario just needs one confirm to super. Sees that. Whoa, no! Mario recognizing neutral jumps, blowing it up. One confirmed, to be honest. Either of them, the crowd. Oh, the heavy!
That was a really good bait. That was actually a really, really good bait.
Clean stuff from Myers. Alive now. The P-skill, the mix. Oh, great blocks from Mario. Sees that one crouching meter kick conversion. Right into the super, but no, the anti-air. The light. Myers said, check out my shoes, bro.
Chun-Li's light kick actually almost kicks everything under the sky, so it's kind of hard to actually jump in on a Chun-Li. And it got nerfed since season 1, but still, Chun-Li has like so many anti-airs. It's actually really hard to jump in on her.
Yeah, that button definitely maximum. That is like, you have to train them to look at the ground and then hope that they're not looking in the air. You have no help like that, you get pieced up. But speaking of getting pieced up, Myers is going in all over Mario DB. The shimmy, the stun. Okay? You're done. And he gets him with the EX bird. He hit him with the Hulk that. You're out of here. As Myers is one match away from sending Mario out in a quick grand finals.
Okay, I got a quick question. Dash in, dash out, bait throw. Is that an online tactic? I want to say no, because that definitely worked on me offline. It definitely worked on me.
Yeah, that's an online and offline tactic. Like, that's gonna hit you regardless, right? Like it'll work everywhere. You put that in the column that works on online and offline. Hit that in the both. Worked out
so
for Alex Myers.
The question is, why didn't you check the dash in the first place, right?
See, you know, mental stack. It's all about that mental stack, man. Like, it's Myers is good about overloading people with that because he's so good on his movement that he's good at just like making you think about so many things. And Chun-Li this season with the heavy kick knockdown, like that's a bigger threat now. You get the corner push and the carry. She gets a little bit more damage in her V triggers, and all these things just add up to like more and more pressure, more and more damage, more and more things you got to think about. When this character didn't have those things before, she didn't have the consistent Oki or the knockdowns, things like that before. She wasn't really a big threat in those cases, and now she is. But here we go. Mario is like, under Terry's like, cool. That's all, you know, all good and well, but my character's still strong. Carrot's still strong too. Activation off the V skill, V reversal though. Myers going in for the throw. Back and forth. Spin that bar. We're out.
Okay, they're both at near super. Karen can technically take this with one hit. Chun-Li can technically run this back. Those dashes are impossible to check.
We ain't seeing nothing come. One check from either character. Oh, he could have had it there. Myers looking to finish his plate. Probably gonna work for Chip soon. And there it is, just the final hit. Myers on match point.
I'm wondering why didn't Mario activate? Mario had V trigger. Oh, it's over. it's over. When you're able to walk up on someone in the beginning of the round and throw them, you know it's over.
Mario said I can still fight though. He's still swinging though. Getting the throws, but then it's gotta be more. There we go. Barrage counter. Wake up, EX Bird. Myers is a man with chest on his hair right now.
A man?
He's a man right there. Okay, well, Mario's still in this. Chases him down. Not enough to kill though. Back throw. There we go. Mario, he's not out yet. He's not out yet.
I like it. Mario's like, I don't care if you're a man. I'll take you out.
Fight.
Now, Mario, I did like the consistent amount of throws right there. That's going to set up, hopefully, a better pacing for Mario so he can kind of play a little bit stronger in the ground game there. But I don't know. Myers is going in right now. I don't care. Gets a counter hit. The knockdown off the legs. Oh, no. The throw game. The throw game, bro. Answer it back. That was Mario. Melee kick. Okay, racket time on the other side. The bumpers. Lands it. One more. No, still up for the throw. Oh, still gets hit. If you would have let that whip, you would have taken it right there. Mario got to calm down a little bit. So has full bar. So go for that conversion that he needs to get the super. But it's going to be Alex who needs one more hit to take it. He baited up the XCP. He rose to the heavens and fell down to hell. Unfortunately, Mario's out, and it was going to be Alex who is the champion of Wednesday Night Fights Online, the Street Fighter V tournament. Alex with the crispy Chung-Li. Crispy. That Chung-Li is definitely ready. For CPT Online tournament, that is one I don't want to see in the bracket. If I see that in the bracket, I'm not going to react to none of those dashes.
I mean, you know what they say, right? You live by the DP and you die by the DP, and Mario died by the DP.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to put my life savings on that, and he's going to go home broke. But still great matches to Mario. So.
To be fair, Mario has not really woken up DP like a lot at all even. Yeah. So that was almost unexpected. But when you're about to win the match, sometimes you got to play safe. And that's what Myers did. And interesting thing that Myers did every time Myers did the spinning bird kick in neutral that hit Mario, he kind of did like a delay spinning EX spinning bird kick. So like so Mario, if he waited and Alex did an instant EX spinning bird kick, then Mario would have blocked it all. But because it was delayed, Mario kind of just ran into it both times. So it was just kind of interesting how this interesting like extra layer of timing that you throw in that kind of throws off the game plan of the enemy.
I've been seeing that a lot more and more, you know, as we've been watching Street Fighter. That's the thing, is like people are evolving the game plans, evolving how they play, and week out of week, we've seen Alex get stronger and stronger. So that makes me excited for next week. But for now, we'll say goodnight to everyone. Thank you for watching Wednesday Night Fights, Street Fighter V tournament. Appreciate you all for watching, coming through, showing love, support for the players. As always, we hope to see you next week. But until then, my name is Saint Cola.
I'm Stupendous.
And we'll see you later. Good night.
Good night.